So I just got me the SunSun filter in the mail from Amazon. I was gonna get one from somebody else that was supposed to be new, and whenever I went to go pick it up, it was missing the cover for the UV light, and the guy was trying to tell me to just buy one online. It was gonna be $60 for the filter he was selling me, and then anywhere from probably like $12 to $18 for the cover. So I went ahead and spent the extra $20 and got a brand new one with everything. It should have media in it also. So I thought that was a much better deal than having to wait and order a part online. If I'm gonna have to wait and order a part online, I might as well make sure I get one that's brand new. So that's what I did, and this is gonna be going on the flower horn tank. So here we have me opening the box. I just opened it up, and that's what it looks like as soon as you get inside. So opening up that white box, it's actually all the tubing and gear, the hoses and the connectors for the input and the output. It's two separate bags. Bio rings, got the bio balls, and we've got the carbon. And I won't be using the carbon, but I think we're going to try the bio balls, and I'm going to get a look at these bio rings closer to see if I'm going to use those or not. So in my first bucket, what I'm going to be doing is just keeping a coarse blue filter pad and then a fine filter pad on top of that. And we're going to put another one of these in. It's just got the one fine mesh one. And so I went ahead and stuffed that layer with bio balls. Well, I wouldn't say stuffed necessarily, although I did say stuffed. So, however, I went ahead and used those next. I am going to decide to use the ceramic rings that came with it to get those cycling as well. Alright, so my final layer, I've got another fine mesh filter, a polishing pad. Then I've got my ceramic rings that I've been running my flower horns tank. Then we've got the BioHome Ultimate that I'm cycling. It may be cycled, but I'm gonna throw that in there to really help supercharge this stuff. And then I've also got this crushed coral that I'm using to make sure I can buffer my pH to above 6, because I was having a pH problem. All my tanks were running under 6. So I'm gonna do that, and that's gonna be my final layer. And then put this little top on. And then the next thing you're going to do, but you're actually just going to fill it with water, at least 2/3 or whatever, before you put the lid on. Then you pump everything and get it going. So we'll get to that here shortly. And so now I've got the SunSun filter running here for, I want to say, about a week almost. It'll be a week tomorrow. And it's doing a pretty good job of filtering everything. Water's pretty polished for the most part. One thing I noticed whenever I hooked it up is I didn't want to use the spray bar. Didn't see a need for that personally for my uses. So also my intake is back there hiding, so that way he can't spit this magnetic gravel into there. I don't know if it would actually get to the impeller in a canister filter, but I know I'm pretty sure that's what ruined his penguin filter that was on here that's no longer being used. And my output is up here, and I have it turned upwards to face the surface because he wasn't getting any surface agitation. I took that power head out because I figured this is supposed to put out as about as many gallons per hour as that did. So I just replaced it with that, and it wasn't really hitting the surface when it was straight out. And so now that I've moved it, you can see it's rippling the surface really well. Pretty much the whole tank of this 40 grader is rippling from this output right there. So it's doing pretty good. I'll check it in probably a month. Actually, I'll probably check it in another week to see how the filter pads are doing, to see how fast he's ruining them. see how often I'm going to need to change those out, and see if I will either cut to fit my pinky filter pads, or if I will buy the pre-cut filter pads, the polishing pads you can get. Let's have to see.